Not only is she the Minister of 6 other portfolios, but the newly created Minister for Space. Judith Collins joins us on the line now. And Judith, I was just thinking the first thing you're going to say is, wasn't that an old sexist thing? Boldly go where no man has gone before.
Oh, well, sorry, I was too busy having a drink of coffee to get outraged.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Look, I want to start with this portfolio. You've got way more very serious jobs than this. And maybe this is a serious job, Judith. A Minister of Space in little old New Zealand. We don't have a plan to go to the moon or colonise Mars. What is the portfolio about?
Well, it's actually about the fact that we're one of 11 countries in the world that have got the capability to take rockets up and orbit the Earth. And we already have a very fast-growing space industry, which people won't always know about. It's not likely to hit the 6 o'clock news, but hopefully, with me saying that, it will. People will know about Rocket Lab. They will may know about Dawn Aerospace, and may know about some of the other businesses that are very highly technically advanced and scientifically advanced. And we have lots of opportunities in space, and often it's around satellites or launching satellites, but also around scientific experiments that are being undertaken. So we have an industry, we have a space agency. It was set up in 2017, from memory, when we were last in government. Previous government actually kept it, which is great. It's a great opportunity for us.
All right. And look, it strikes me it is a kind of high-end and aspirational industry. It's about very highly skilled workers who would look to come and live somewhere with a good lifestyle. And a socially liberal place to live. It fits well. It's a bit like the kind of Weta software development thing, and I guess it dovetails in with the work you did as technology spokesperson for the National Party.
Yes, it does really, and as well as the science and innovation side. So it's all very connected. And space, of course, is also in New Zealand. It's exclusively commercial, essentially. It's commercially run, but the point of here is that our space agency has to always be and is a nimble, helpful regulator that helps to get things done. And so I've met already with the space agency. They're excited that we're excited, and I think we're going to try and take this a lot further too.
All right. I guess the big name in space right now is SpaceX, and that's Elon Musk. Do you reckon we could get him to move his operation down here to non-woke New Zealand?
I haven't actually spoken to him and never have yet. But look, we already have industries here, but I think we are open for business when it comes to this high-end, highly profitable business, and we really have to be, make sure that we are open for business. Now, I don't want to go down the track of Mr. Musk because I don't actually know him, but I do think it's important that we are open for business. All
right, so we've ticked off Beam Me Up. Scotty, I want to talk about your other jobs, Judith, and you've got a massive raft of very, not small, not minor portfolios. Let's run through the other 6. You run through them for us.
Yes. So what was that?
So what are your jobs? You're Minister of Space.
Well, I'm Attorney General, New Zealand SIS, GCSB, Science, Innovation, Tech, Digitising, Government, Defence, and then I'm the lead minister in the government's response on the Christchurch Mosque report inquiry. So, it's a whole raft of
well, I could pick any of those subjects and we could talk for 20 minutes on them, so it's a hell of a workload. Mm-hmm. I want to start with defence and something we talked about. We've talked about on this program and we've done interviews on and we picked up on very early. Our government's refusal for unclear reasons to take some military hardware, outdated military hardware that we've got sitting rusting in New Zealand, that being spare LAVs, light armoured vehicles, that the Ukrainian government has repeatedly asked for and says they're happy to refurb and everything, but they would be really useful non-frontline transportation vehicles in their war against Russia. The Labor government never first lied about it and then never quite explained why we didn't let them have them. Are you going to revisit that decision?
I've already asked Defence about that one. So there are issues there about the Ukrainian request, apparently, which, again, I haven't got a written briefing on it, but I have got an oral briefing, and that was about the commitment to maintain and everything else there. But there are other options there around how we can help in terms of some of the effort around the humanitarian work and that's being undertaken, involving maybe the labs, and a lot of it apparently is to do with getting them up there, but also on to do with they suddenly then come off the asset list of the Defence Force. So I think that there's ways through on this.
Okay, so that's under review. Would it be fair to characterise that?
I would say that options are being considered and are being asked for, I should say, and obviously anything else would go through Cabinet and Prime Minister. But I think it is really important that we at least look at it, because, like you, I thought, why do we have this?
Yeah.
This seems silly to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're going to see what we can do.
Okay. SIS, GCSB, and I know these are not portfolios you can talk about much because it's all secret and you'd have to kill me. We saw late in the term of the last government a remarkable press conference where Rebecca Kitteridge, who I think was then head of SIS or GCSB, held a press conference with people from the Disinformation Project saying that really we should be spying on each other and checking your husband's or your kids' internet activity and reporting them if they braided their hair or showed an interest in home renovation or certain types of cooking. It was remarkable, and I thought crazy. Is that sort of stuff going to continue on your watch?
No one's, when I've had my briefing, no one's mentioned that sort of thing.
Okay, I can send you some information if you like.
No, but I expect that the agencies will be very focused on their job of protecting New Zealand. I think, too, that everyone understands that this government has very clear priorities around things that really are going to make a difference.
All right. The other thing is that the GCSB and the Security Advisement and the Department of Prime Minister and Cabinet have been contracting work out and taking advice from people involved in a thing called the Disinformation Project. Jana Hatatawa and what's her name? The woman that never talks to us, Ben? Kate Hanna. Those people have been getting money from the Department of Prime Minister and Cabinet to make input into security briefings and advice to the government about quite wild conspiracy theories on disinformation. Will they continue to get funding under you?
I wasn't aware of that funding, and so I will be asking about that one.